In today's video, we'll do a 9-month follow-up on the DB Method squat machine. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, I'm Matt Willis, and on this channel I make videos about, well, all sorts of random things. And today I'm going to be doing my 9-month long-threatened follow-up on the DB Method squat machine here. Now there is a link up here to a video where I put this together and gave some initial thoughts, but I've been using this regularly now for many, many months. I think that video was in November. It is now almost August, so it's been 9-10 months since I've started using this, and I think it's been holding up very well, and I'm going to do a bit of a workout and just give you my thoughts. Now for this machine, when I started, I was just doing the body weight squats, and I do the glute focused one. I guess it is the Gladiator Glutes program. In fact, I have that memorized now. I just used a stopwatch app on my iPhone now rather than watching the video to go along with it. But I've enjoyed that one. But since then, I've actually added a 25-pound weight vest from VMAX, and I may well eventually do a review on this. But I wanted to give a little bit more resistance to the workout for my legs. But overall, I do just the workout it shows, and I think it's been going quite well. I'm 5'6". I currently have the DB Method set up here at setting 3. The numbers are on the other side. It is what it is. It's on setting 3 for me. I feel that works fine. I'm going to go ahead, step over the machine. I tend to actually keep my hands kind of on top rather than grabbing here. I feel I could do that with maybe a slightly lighter grip, and it's a little bit more comfortable for me, but the foam is holding up surprisingly well, given that it's kind of unprotected at the top, but I use this thing all the time, and it's doing great. So let's go ahead, and I'll start working out here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going. So it's a little weird at first when you start doing this thing, because you kind of almost feels like you're leaning back into it just a little bit. And when you go to the top, you don't want to completely straighten your knees. The guy in the video actually kind of looks like he tucks his butt a little bit more than I try to. I try to keep my back relatively straight, shoulders lowered down, like rolled back and squared up. The original reason I got this machine was because regular squats were starting to make my knees sound like Rice Krispies when I was in the gym. Now 30 seconds in the mid-zone pulse here. If you're hearing anything, it's the weight vest. My knees are silent when I do this thing now. They were a little noisy at first until I started working out on it. I think I wasn't quite shifting my weight far enough to the back when I started, but I am now. So it's not about doing a workout with me. It's about going through it. But I want to show that it works pretty well. It's been great on my knees. So do I recommend the DB Method squat machine for folks that might have some crepitus, some noise in their knees? They're a little concerned about the strain they might be putting on their knees using whether a Smith machine in the gym, free squats, whatever it might be. I would say a resounding yes. I very much appreciate this machine and that it's allowed me to stay fit, that I still have mobility through my hips and knees, and that I don't feel I'm putting undue strain, pressure, or any damaging force on them. Now, this is just my personal experience. I'm not a doctor. I can't recommend things at that level. I can just speak for me, but for me, my knees are in as good a shape as they're going to get. I mean, they are what they are, but this does not seem to be making them worse. And in fact, by being able to continue strengthening the rest of my legs, I think I'm in a better, fitter position now. It does seem to have increased my glutes a little bit. That's always been not the largest muscle group on me, but it does seem to be bringing that out some. And given that I've been doing the 25-pound weight vest on it, I think I may well move up to the 50-pound weight vest. Probably institute a few more breaks while doing it, but increasing the weight. And we'll see how that might work. So there you go, everyone. A shorter video, just a quick follow-up on the DB Method. I'm sure there's all sorts of other workouts you can do on it. You can look up a bunch of things online. I have found a program that works for me. I tend to do this 2 to 3 times a week. I'd love to do it once a day, as they recommend. I just can't seem to stay that motivated to do it that often. But getting on this 2 to 3 times a week has definitely helped keep my knees in shape, my hips in shape, and my legs staying fit and strong. And adding the weight vest just kind of upped it up even another level for those interested in that. If you enjoyed this video, please think about subscribing to the channel. If I can get this channel to 1,000 subscribers, well, that's kind of the magic starting spot for any YouTube channel. So I'm working to do that so I can provide more content because, well, they don't pay you before 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please think about doing so. If you want to learn something about bagpipes, well, that's what I do with my other channel and the rest of my life. There's a link up there. But anyways, guys, DB Method machine, I recommend it. A little pricey, perhaps, but it's holding up well. I haven't had to adjust anything on it. Nothing's broken on it. I've used it dozens and dozens and dozens of times, if not more, in the last 10 months, and I see no reason it won't keep holding up. If there are ever issues with it, I will make a follow-up video even to this one, but if you don't hear anything from me, it's probably still working. Anyways, guys, I'm Matt Willis, and until next time, cheers.